What is going on with Caleb Williams? Today, I'll be heading into the film room and talking about Caleb's week one performance, looking at the advanced stats, talking about the missed throws, and even his body language. Everything you need to know about Caleb Williams week one. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Monday night's game against the Minnesota Vikings was an unforgettable night for the former number one overall pick. After starting the game so beautifully, completing his first 10 passes in a row, and recording his first career rushing touchdown, things simply fell apart after that. Caleb had the worst CPOE in the NFL this week. CPOE is completion percentage over expected, and Caleb was dead last in the NFL with a rating of negative 13.2%, meaning he completed 13% less passes than the average quarterback is expected to. Not a good performance. The good news is he didn't throw an interception, and he's actually only thrown 2 interceptions over his last 15 starts. One thing that Caleb has been awesome at so far is protecting the football. But do we think he's playing too safe and needs to trust his arm talent just a bit more? Caleb is often the subject of media attention and being overanalyzed. But how has he performed in the NFL so far? If you take out the first 3 weeks of his rookie year, when Caleb started out poorly, he had 2 TDs and 4 interceptions, and since then he's played a lot better. These are his stats over his last 15 starts: 3,121 yards passing, 19 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions. He also added 480 rushing yards and a rushing TD, and a 63% completion percentage with a QB rating of 93.8. The issue is he took 57 sacks. But other than the amount of sacks he's taken and that he's missing a lot of easy throws, Caleb has shown franchise quarterback potential and talent on a weekly basis. He needs to be more consistent, and he needs to avoid bailing on clean pockets, and he needs to settle down and hit these easy throws. But he's done all of this with 3 different play callers in just 1 year and 1 start. Remember, he's still basically a rookie. And one thing he's not doing that almost all other rookies do is turn the ball over much, but he is taking too many sacks. So he needs to get rid of the ball quicker and be more accurate. During Monday night's game, he made some awesome plays that not many quarterbacks in the NFL can make. But he also missed some easy passes where guys were wide open and Caleb just completely missed. I wanted to talk about the misses. Overall, I graded him out similarly to Kurt Warner. Kurt graded him out with 4 special plays, 25 positive and 10 negative. I saw over a handful of special plays and a lot of solid plays by Caleb. I think he was definitely a bit too juiced up for this one. And I'm not making an excuse here, but as a fan sitting at home, my leg wouldn't stop shaking for the majority of this game. I was amped up myself, and I was just sitting at home watching on TV. So I imagine Caleb's energy was through the roof on this one, especially after getting off to that hot start. But simply put, there are no excuses for Caleb's bad misses. He needs to be better. But let's go ahead and break down his worst passes of the game. The misses. First, the fourth down miss to DJ Moore. This was a key situation in the game. Fourth down, we're in field goal range, and Ben Johnson trusted his young quarterback to extend the drive and lead us to a touchdown. I like the play call. DJ Moore is running a slant route, and he gets wide open over the middle of the field. But Caleb simply misses the pass. And he doesn't just miss it, he misses it badly. DJ is wide open here. And one thing I do like is that Caleb makes the right read here and he makes a quick decision. But I don't know if the ball slips out of his hand, if he's too amped up, or he tried to lead DJ too far. But this throw is completely off target. Not even close here. This pass took points off the board, and there's no excuse for this miss. Simply put, Caleb has to hit this pass, especially on fourth down. This is one that I know Ben Johnson is looking at in the film room. Caleb, what's going on here? Just look how far off this is from where DJ Moore is. Just not even close. This is a bad pass, and I don't have any excuses for this one. But some people are overreacting and saying that Caleb can't hit these passes. These are easy passes that Caleb has hit over and over again throughout not only his college career and last season, but we've seen him do it in practice. So come on now. Let's be realistic. He has to make these throws. But he missed a very similar one later in the game. This is right after the Darnell Wright phantom holding call. The Bears have 1st and 20 here. We're backed up at the 34-yard line, but we have a chance to get a lot of those yards back as Cole Kmet gets wide open over the middle of the field on a slant route just like DJ Moore was, and Caleb misfires again. This pass sells on him, and it goes way over Cole Kmet's head. This is a pass that Caleb has also hit countless times in camp, and he's done it in practice throughout the year. Watching this on tape, this tells me that Caleb is just too amped up. He needs to calm down and settle down in the pocket. His footwork was also antsy at times. And listen, this isn't making excuses. This is me trying to find out what happened here because I myself have seen Caleb hit this pass multiple times in practice throughout camp this year. This is a pass that I believe Caleb hits 9 out of 10 times, but he missed it twice in a row on Monday night, both potentially costing the Bears points. Think about it. The first one was on 4th down. If he hits it, we're inside the 15-yard line. This one to Komet was at the 34-yard line. If he connects here, he sets up a 35 to 40-yard field goal try for Cairo instead of having him kick a 50-yarder. It also would have given us a chance to pick up the 1st down and get some momentum back, but this miss set up 2nd and 20, and things went downhill from there. The bottom line here is that Caleb simply has to hit these passes. But let's not forget that he also makes some special plays as well. Some throws that only a couple guys in the NFL can make. This one early in the game to Romo Dunze is a throw that maybe 3 to 4 other quarterbacks in the league can make. These are the kind of plays that make Caleb special. But he has to operate on time within the offense better. But his ability to extend plays, break off of sacks, and make something out of nothing when nobody is open, this is a special, special throw to Romo Dunze. Caleb had an up and down performance against the Vikings. He needs to find more consistency. His game on Monday night featured roughly 9 bad throws, 3 passes that were tipped, and he was pressured 11 times. But he had 22 on target throws, 1 drop pass, and an average time to throw in the pocket of 2.4 seconds. Caleb did not reach his goal of 70% completion rate, but he did throw for 210 yards, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. Honestly, one thing that caught me off guard that I found myself worrying about on Monday night was Caleb's body language. The broadcast cameras showed JJ McCarthy hyping his team up and talking to his teammates on the sideline, looking confident and poised late in the game. When it showed Caleb, he looked down. He looked like he was not having fun. He looked rattled, and I didn't see anything that inspired confidence in me. But I've never been a body language guy, and the Jay Cutler talks always bothered me. But I saw it on TV Monday night, and that's honestly how I felt. I expect better from Caleb Williams. I expect better from Ben Johnson going forward. But when I went back and looked at my Caleb Williams scouting report coming out of college, and I took some hate for this one, but here's what I said about Caleb pre-draft. This is a guy with elite arm talent. He can make any throw off platform. He has elite arm strength. He's a natural athlete, and he just has so much talent. But he played too much hero ball at USC. He fumbled too much. He operated primarily out of the shotgun, and he would sometimes pass up easy throws and bail on the pocket early. Some of these same issues are still with him after just 18 starts at the NFL level. But he's had 3 different play callers. But Caleb is simply put, probably the most talented player that the Bears have ever drafted. He will need time to learn an NFL offense and master it. Some patience is required here, but all the hype is still deserved. This dude has real MVP level talent, but he needs to calm down, set his feet, and make the easy throws. Trust his arm talent and trust his head coach. It's not going to happen overnight, but Caleb still has all the talent in the world. Nothing that happened on Monday night changed that. However, you will find out how people really feel about this guy. A lot of content creators and media guys don't like Caleb Williams. And that loss on Monday felt just like the same old Bears. But Ben Johnson expects us to win on Sunday. And I'm not quite that confident yet, but I am cautiously optimistic still. What do you guys expect in this one? And how do you feel about Caleb Williams' future in Chicago? Let me know in the comments. As always, I appreciate everyone who watches. Stay tuned. Please remember to hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.